Hola clase, ¿cómo están ustedes? Estoy muy feliz verles. Even though I'm not actually seeing you, I'm happy that you're there in class, and I am looking forward to being with you again. I will tell you that surgery went well. Thank you for all of your support and your prayers. I appreciate it so much. However, one of the things that I am not supposed to do is type because it requires repetitive movements which hinder the recovery process. So I thought today I would try to make a video instead, and hopefully this will help you, but also your sub in case, as we've learned, sometimes all of our best plans for substitutes end up falling through. So I have no idea necessarily who's going to be there, and I wanted to make it easier for everyone. So for today, I'm just going to explain what's going to happen today, and then I want you to be able to go back and look at some of your assignments that you would have done and to make sure that you understand what is to be asked of you on our CFA, which is your Common Formative Assessment. I'm hoping you'll be able to do that today, but if you feel like you need to refresh the skills that are needed to be successful on your upcoming test, then later I'll have part of the video that explains what should have been happening, what things you should know in order to be successful in that area. So here goes. Let me just explain what's going to be happening today. Okay, Spanish 1, I just wanted to explain to you what is going to happen today. First of all, you're going to watch the video with the prepositions, that chant and motions kind of a song thing that another teacher put together, and it's very helpful. I would like you to make sure that you have added those extra directional prepositional phrases to your vocab. And in fact, those were things like cerca, cerca de, lejos de. I don't know if our person in the video actually uses the word de, but for our purposes for this unit, you're going to want to add the word de, like cerca de, lejos de, because if I were to say, el baño está cerca de mi habitación, I want to say the bathroom is close to my bedroom. I think the word in Spanish 1 is dormitorio. El baño está cerca del dormitorio. And notice that I use the word del instead of de el, because de and el together side by side forms a contraction del. So every time that you say de and the next word is el in Spanish, you're going to want to change that to del. For example, la cocina está a la derecha del comedor. Instead of the kitchen is next to, I think I said, la cocina está cerca, no, oh, I can't remember, sorry. Let me just say, the kitchen is next to or beside the dining room. So la cocina está al lado del comedor, because dining room is el comedor, you would use del comedor. And then also remember that the verb we use for describing emotions and locations is the verb estar. So keep that in mind. That's why we use that phrasing. So you're going to watch that video again because we always need the practice. And I'd really, really like for you to do the motions. Science has proven that when we have motions and music to the things that we are learning, we learn them much better and much faster. So I'd really like you to pretend like you're a kindergartner and you want to get involved and you want to do these things. I will not make you stand, but I would like you to at least do the motions in your desks. Okay? Then after you watch that video, there is a handout that you will do that practices using the verb estar, using the rooms of the house, and using the directional prepositional phrases close to, far from, near, and to the side of, or in the middle of. So I'd like you to be able to do that. You may not have enough time to finish that, because before you leave today, I would like you to do the CFA, the Common Formative Assessment. It is just a small assignment. I've asked the substitute to allow you 20 minutes to finish, and then when you get done, you can actually go back and finish that other assignment that you probably didn't have time to complete. But in the meantime, 20 minutes at the end of class for you to be able to take that common formative assessment, before you take your actual test next week, where you are going to be talking about the rooms of the house and, well, actually reading about things in the house and etc. So anyway, like I said, I want you to make sure to have those phrases down. Again, do the motions, then start that handout, and then finally do your CFA. And when you're done with that, if you have time left over, go back and finish the assignment that I want for Monday. Thank you.